It's not uncommon for a supporting character in a movie to rise up in popularity and even earn their own spinoff. But what about if most of the supporting characters deserve one? Come take a ride with me. You've seen it before when a supporting character becomes so popular that they get their own spinoff, such as Tommy Lee Jones in The Fugitive, Russell Brand in Forgetting Sarah Marshall, and even Leslie Mann and Paul Rudd in Knocked Up. But there's one movie that has not had a spinoff yet that actually deserves one, and not just for a single character, but for most of the supporting characters, and that's 2017's Snatched. For Snatched, the expectations were a little high. Number one, it was Amy Schumer's follow-up to Trainwreck, which was a critical hit. It was also Goldie Hawn's first movie in 15 years. So, like I said, expectations were up there. Now, when it was released, it got mixed reviews, and it did okay box office. But what stood out mostly were the three characters that were supporting them, played by Ike Barinholtz, Wanda Sykes, and Joan Cusack. Let's break it down.
The setup. Let's just get this out of the way. Snatched is a pretty light kidnapping caper set in the lush and dangerous landscapes of Ecuador. We've got Emily, a self-absorbed 30-something, dragging her overly cautious mom Linda on a non-refundable vacation. Naturally, they get abducted, escape, bicker through the jungle, and eventually bond. Sounds like a standard studio comedy, right? But every time the script leaned on Schumer's one-liners or Hahn's maternal worry, you could almost feel the air gently leaking out of the balloon. Reviews frequently pointed out that the film relied on tired tropes and predictable story beats, making some of the humor feel forced or repetitive. The big laughs weren't gone, they were just waiting off screen to inject some much-needed life into the proceedings. This setup, while familiar, created the perfect vacuum for our scene stealers to rush in and fill. Ike Barinholtz, Chaos Agent. Back in the US, Ike Barinholtz as Jeffrey is having a one-man meltdown that's probably visible from space. Jeffrey is Emily's agoraphobic brother, lives on energy drinks, and treats a customer service call like DEFCON 1. This joke, in lesser hands, could have worn thin after the first tirade, yet Barinholtz keeps finding new gears, pushing the absurdity further. He escalates from polite caller to screaming so gradually you barely notice the shift from concerned brother to unhinged government pesterer. His tiny, brilliant beats separate a mere caricature from a truly hilarious, albeit pathetic person. While Schumer and Hahn are fighting for their lives in the jungle, viewers are rewinding to see Jeffrey negotiate a ransom like he's ordering a pizza. Enter Wanda Sykes, human reality check. Let's talk about Wanda Sykes as Ruth. She's the vacation neighbor who clocks the danger before anyone else, probably before Emily even finishes her first drink. Ruth doesn't need jungle training, she's got common sense and a laser-sharp wit, and a deadpan delivery that can slice palm fronds in half. Remember the pool scene while Emily's busy flirting with strangers and ignoring all red flags? Ruth casually drops kidnapping statistics like she's reading a weather report. The joke isn't the stat itself, it's the calm, almost bored delivery that makes it 10 times funnier than any panic scream. Sykes makes paranoia sound utterly reasonable, almost like a public service announcement we should all heed. She's essentially the audience's inner voice, saying what the leads won't. Y'all know this is nuts, right? Joan Cusack, physical comedy in mime form. Right there beside Ruth is Joan Cusack's Barb, a retired special ops who's taken a vow of silence. That's right, silence. In a screenplay that sometimes felt packed with aimless chatter, Barb weaponizes stillness. Cusack uses her entire face like a rubber band, eyes bulging, neck snapping, nostrils flaring as if she's sniffing out danger in the humid air. Her physical vocabulary is so incredibly precise that you could honestly watch her scenes on mute and still laugh hysterically.
Do you have a favorite supporting character that has or should get their own spin-off movie? Let me know down in the comments. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you're notified about more videos like this. Thanks for taking a ride with me today. I'll catch you next time.